Yeah, the Owls are old. They're very old. Silly neck snapping ghosts. It's kind of interesting, but shipless categories feel very different than with ship. At least to me. You get in like a certain mindset. It's kind of weird to run like really similar categories that have like some minor differences of parts. Like, just the idea that like, oh, I need to get in my ship, get the suit, and then leave the ship. Just that simple thing is like really weird to do. When you have the muscle memory for just going to fly the ship on like every category. I keep taking a lot of damage there. I don't know how low I want to push this category. Looking at my sum of bests, I think maybe getting a 34 is my goal. I was just trying to get a 35, but now that I've gotten a 35, I realize how monotonous that is. Felt the same way about regular Stranger 100%. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't have the 80% record at the moment. Okay, I think that worked. Heard the sound effect. I don't know why this area is laggy. What do you mean, normally clippable? Generally, you're not supposed to walk through walls. I'm using a glitch. Or I was using a glitch. I have now cancelled it. Is it introduced with this DLC? I mean, this is the DLC, like... So, this area didn't exist before the DLC. I don't understand. What do you mean? The glitch did work before the DLC, but in a lot less places. Scout boosting is just basic movement tech in this game. But yeah, the deloading glitch is not new to the DLC, it's just that the DLC happens to have a lot of spots where you can do it, and the base game is very little. But it's a really similar concept to how the Ember Twin Out of Bounds works. Basically, you It only works with specific loading zones, but basically you go through the loading zone, put your scout down, go back through the other direction, like just walk through it again, and then walk back to where your scout is and recall the scout. That's all. But it only works in specific places. It's not really fully understood why, like what it is about those specific places that makes it work. Yeah, I knew that was going to be the wrong one. I remember what I lost time to just now. It was something stupid. Kind of interesting. We had that 100% shipless race like ages ago, but after the category actually became a category, basically nobody ran it. Kind of sad. That race was really fun though. That was the most viewed stream I ever had up until like this month, where I just randomly got, like, I just randomly get 30 viewers now, sometimes, so. I don't really know why. I feel like I'm not doing the things that I should be doing if I wanted to gain more viewers. Because I'm pretty sure I know what I would need to do to get more viewers, and it's just too much work for too little reward. 12 minutes was nothing to write home about, for sure. It was okay. Clearly you need more clickbait titles. Yeah, I think my thumbnails are more the issue. At least on YouTube. But actually, YouTube is way easier than Twitch. Well, it's not easier, it's less, like, it requires less time. Like, less hours of work to do, if that makes sense. Because you can kind of rely on the YouTube algorithm to get you views on videos. There's not really any such thing like that with Twitch. Yeah, I could make, like, really clickbaity stuff like that. But, eh. Why should I? I don't really make glitch videos. I've thought about making like a glitch showcase video, which I probably will do that at some point, because it seems like a cool idea. But yeah, again, it's just high effort. Like, I'm not looking to be like a content creator as like a job, so I just don't feel like putting in that much time. And even if I did, like, how many people are actually interested in Outer Wilds speedruns? vibe I achieve is top 10 ways to improve your Outer Wilds speedrun. Step number 1, watch my tutorial series, and don't skim through it. Actually watch the whole thing. Step number 2, join the Discord. The next 8 are just, get good. In all seriousness, though, if you want to get good at anything, yeah, practice is the answer. I just want to open this. The reason a lot of people struggle to get good times in speed games is because they just do runs constantly and they keep resetting and they don't practice. That's it. If you want to get good, practice. And if you're practicing, the smaller the segment is that you're practicing, the more efficient it is. So if you're practicing like one specific jump for like a few hours, you're gonna get really good at that jump. You know? Whereas if you just do like a 10-minute segment repeatedly, I mean, you're gonna get better at it, but like it's not even close to as effective. Hello, Blind Taurus. I think that was enough. That was like the exact slide that you need to get to. Yeah, this is shipless, so I can't do lucid dreaming, so I actually have to do everything foot like the normal way. How behind am I? I just want to go like right here. Yeah. Bonk. Land. So it's not that there's new strats for this category, it's that this category didn't used to exist. But now because of lucid dreaming... I mean, without lucid dreaming, you don't really need the ship for anything. So it's just like the same as a normal. So why would you run shipless, you know what I mean? But now, with lucid dreaming, it's sufficiently different enough that there's like a new route and everything. And the run is significantly different for a large part of the run. So it's worth running this now. So I worked out the blind stranger flights, shipless, and all that. I mean, shipless is just interesting as a concept, right? I think Stranger 100% is a more interesting category. But, like, the whole concept of Stranger 100% is it's just a piece of the game. So you could take this and slot it into a full game run. So that's the idea. The idea is like, do a full game shipless 100% plus DLC run, and this is just like a piece of that. I'm not running this because like I don't want to do lucid dreaming. That's what I mean. Like, that's not at all my motivation. But yeah, I mean, Stranger 100% like normal is really optimized now. Not that it's unbeatable. It could be improved, of course, but it's quite good. Oh, I love running different categories. I mean, if you go look at my speedrun.com profile, you can see I run like everything. I run like every category of this game. I love running multiple categories. I think that's one of the reasons I'm as good at this game as I am, is because I don't get burnt out because I keep doing different stuff. I think a lot of people run any percent too much, and I have no idea if that lasts time. People just like grind any percent, and then they don't do anything else, and then they burnt out and they don't quit. Like they just stop running the game. Apparently that didn't this time, and I'm an idiot. Well. This run is not super great. It's okay. That's kind of interesting, but all of the elk have antlers, right? That's just kind of interesting. Because in real life, most animals with antlers, it's only one gender, and they're temporary for mating season. Get caught by every individual elk run. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I meant it's weird that they all have antlers, in contrast to like Earth animals. Like their antlers work differently than Earth animals' antlers do. That's what I meant. Like, the concept of aliens having antlers is not what I mean. I just meant that the fact that they all have them. I know there's like a painting of a baby owl somewhere, and I don't know if the baby had antlers. I think it didn't. I also think it's interesting how Parthians don't have genders, or they use they them pronouns, but there is a reference in the game to them flirting with each other. So that's interesting. So maybe that leads me to believe that they actually do reproduce sexually, they just only have one gender. Yeah, who knows how the prisoner's horn or antler was cut. He could have lost it in combat or anything. I say combat because, like, you know, animals with antlers butt heads with each other, don't fight. Okay, only lost 0.2. Good enough. We'll probably relaunch the game after this run. Slowing down a little bit. So when I was doing my initial runs in this category, I was using the ship log for this flight, since now that I've been to this ranger, I can do that. But the setup is just so consistent and way faster, so like I don't really see a reason not to just do this. Like, using the ship log doesn't really save time. You'd have to like turn around and try to adjust your trajectory. And if you're doing that, you're not scout boosting backwards, so it's slower. And also you have to take the time to like, go over to the ship log and all that. But yeah, that was my original idea. Let's just do the blind flight once. But like, it's so easy. It's so easy. I think this trajectory is pretty good. Yeah. Bonk. From a game design perspective, yeah, the reason is to make it more different. Interesting. You would assume that, since he has antlers, that he's male, but like I said, all the owls have antlers, so it doesn't mean anything. Okay, this run is pretty good. We're gonna go for opening the door. Oh, Nepo, are you still here? This is the movement I meant. There you go. Like, you can see that's pretty fast. Woodlands. So here's where I do the jump. Don't kill me, please. Okay, I died on that like landing gear once. And I have no idea why, so I'm just afraid of that fall every time now. I think it has something to do with that jump, like the jump forward off the boat that I do. But I don't really know. This DLC's only been out for a few months. It's still very new in terms of like the speedrunning game. I mean, hell, Outer Wilds is really new as a speedrunning game. I mean, you have speed games that are like 20 years old. They still have new stuff found constantly. Hooray, we're on good pace. I don't know if there are any animals, actually, that, females have antlers. I don't know of any, though. But, I mean, I know of ones where only the males have antlers. I mean, look at antlers. Like, they're clearly very ornamental, right? A large part of their function is for mating. Like, attracting mates. It's supposed to split. I saved time, though, I'm pretty sure. I made it work. Isn't that like exactly what happened last time? Yeah, that was a bad scout shot. That scout shot is actually quite precise. Like, actually get it to light up the door. Oh boy. It's right far downstream. FedEx water. Let's go straight. Yeah, that works. Please don't die. Good. That drop down to that rocks is not exactly hard, but I mean, it's not, I haven't done it a lot, so I don't have like that specific of a setup. So sometimes I die doing that. Nothing else in Cove is difficult, I don't think. But, you know, after saying that, now I'm gonna die. Horns are less temporary than antlers, though. Like, antlers will just fall off. Really not used to this movement rate to go around. Oh, with it being broken? I have no idea. I just think it's interesting that they all have antlers. So clearly antlers mean like something different to them than they do to earth animals. Or they just only have one gender. Who knows? There's a painting of a baby owl, yeah. I don't remember if he had antlers. I think not. Are you winning? Yes. I do usually tend to be winning, yes. Because I switch categories a lot, so by the time I'm running a category, it's usually been a while, and I'm better at the game than last time I ran it, so yeah. Right now I'm working on, well, it's the Stranger 100% shipless, but after that I'm going to do like all the other empty categories, which includes 100% plus DLC, and the same thing, shipless, which are really long categories. Shipless, 100% plus DLC is probably going to be like an hour and a half. Whee. If I hear the dam break, I'm gonna need to hurry. Yeah, I think we're good. This building collapses. Already been there, that's why that's not. There's a touch the fishy %. I don't have the world record in that anymore. I'm in second place now. It's basically guys who skip the category. Did the dam break yet? Am I just that much faster? I'm gonna just barely miss the sub 35. Oh boy. Ah. Ooh, I got it. Let's see if it's valid. I think I'm done with this category, if this is valid. At least temporarily. That's the one with the extra. Yay.